you, the citizen, at the center of the conversation. At WRMN, the talk of the town, we're not afraid to challenge the status quo and bring you the straight talk you need. Whether you're frustrated with the political establishment or looking for a clear, some nonsense analysis, this show has you covered. Tune in. Let's take on the issues together with a fresh, unfiltered approach. Catch us every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WRMN, a political talk show. WRMN, the talk of the town.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Cintas. The Kane County Board has again refused to fill the District 2 vacancy following the death of Democrat Dale Berman in October. In a special session Tuesday, the board voted 10-6 against seating Matthew Dingledine, with 4 members abstaining. Chairwoman Corinne Pirog had recommended Dingledine after her first choice, Mary Berman, withdrew. Other applicants included Kimberly Young, Ellie Notke, and Martha Quetch-Davison. State law requires the seat to go to a member of the same party, but the board has yet to make an appointment, leaving the seat unfilled ahead of the 2026 election cycle. Doctors are warning about a new flu variant known as subclade K spreading rapidly just as families gather for the holidays. The strain shows typical flu symptoms but spreads faster, raising risks for seniors and those with chronic conditions. Experts urge extra caution during the holiday get-togethers. New CDC data shows over 25,000 whooping cough cases nationwide this year, far above pre-pandemic levels. Several infant deaths have been reported, and some states are seeing their highest numbers in more than a decade. Health officials continue urging early treatment and up-to-date vaccinations. With the holiday season now in full swing, experts say real Christmas trees could be the best value this year. Growers report a strong supply and expect little to no price increases, while tariffs may push artificial tree costs up as much as 20%. Farmers say families across the country should have no trouble finding a fresh, affordable tree to take home this season. The DuPage County Board has voted to censure County Clerk Jean Kasmerick, citing her refusal to follow basic financial rules. The vote was 15-1, with Dawn Dessart opposing the censure. Board Chair Deb Conroy said the move was necessary to protect public trust, highlighting Kasmerick's alleged failure to follow county accounting principles, missing documentation on purchases, and delayed vendor payments. Kasmerick has filed a countersuit against the board and previously sought a temporary restraining order for overdue vendor payments, which she later withdrew after the funds were paid. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like fences. A house with a big yard and a white picket fence was always the dream. But then you saw the price to install a fence and you're wondering if the color is driving the price up. Nobody ever dreams of a beige or a gray picket fence, right? So maybe those fences are cheaper. But no, they're not. Then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds and make all your dreams of a fence come true. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Hot Hands. Doctors are warning about a new flu variant known as subclade K spreading rapidly just as families gather for the holidays. The strain shows typical flu symptoms but spreads faster, raising risks for seniors and those with chronic conditions. Experts urge extra caution during the holiday get-togethers. New CDC data shows over 25,000 whooping cough cases nationwide this year, far above pre-pandemic levels. Several infant deaths have been reported, and some states are seeing their highest numbers in more than a decade. Health officials continue urging early treatment and up-to-date vaccinations. With the holiday season now in full swing, experts say real Christmas trees could be the best value this year. Growers report a strong supply and expect little to no price increases, while tariffs may push artificial tree costs up as much as 20%. Farmers say families across the country should have no trouble finding a fresh, affordable tree to take home this season. The DuPage County Board has voted to censure County Clerk Jean Kasmerick, citing her refusal to follow basic financial rules.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, patchy freezing fog before 7 a.m., then snow with a high near 29. This afternoon, temperatures falling to around 26 with snow likely. Tonight, snow before 2 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 15. Looking ahead to tomorrow, partly sunny with a high near 24. Currently, it is 23 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only.
There's a price war in the insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call the Term Lifeline right now and see if you can save 40%. $500,000 plans and up, that's our specialty. Even great smokers' rates. Protect your family today. Call the Term Lifeline right now for a free quote. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM.
When it comes to orthopedic and spine surgery, Prime Healthcare St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin leads the way. Recognized by U.S. News and World Report as a high performer across multiple surgery types, we offer advanced and minimally invasive procedures supported by state-of-the-art imaging technology. Our expert surgeons and compassionate care teams are here to help you move, heal, and live better every step of the way. St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin, exceptional care close to home.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Out to Lunch. It is December 1st. It is the holiday season. Yes, yes, yes. We got some Christmas pop music here, royalty free, of course. And so we wanted to wish everyone a very happy December. It's December 1st. We're getting into the holiday spirit, folks. The snow has fallen. Of course, we've got lots of different decorations around the Fox River Valley area. Local shops, businesses, organizations are decked out for the holidays. So we're wishing everyone a very happy holiday season. We're so excited to be continuing on here on WRMN for the final month here in 2025 as we kick it off strong for 2026. So we're wishing everyone, of course, a very happy holiday season here. So I wanted to play a little bit of some of this pop music for you on December 1st. Of course, with the per usual Out to Lunch intro music there as well. We hope that you're enjoying the morning so far here. Got lots of great things to talk about, of course, that we do want to discuss. So we will definitely be going through some fun things coming up here in the Fox River Valley area. Now, what's the schedule for today? Well, of course, we just had the WRMN 10 o'clock news that has been posted. It's just been posted now onto our YouTube channel, youtube.com/WRMN Radio. What have we been posting here within the past 24 hours? Well, yesterday we had a very special Thanksgiving live show for Dino's Night Out. It was with Dino, and it is a special Thanksgiving Day broadcast entitled Family. You can find it under Dino's Night Out. It's been put into the playlist. Now, I'm currently editing out some of the commercials, so it's a little tighter there. So that's going to be processed very shortly here. So stay tuned for that. That special Thanksgiving Day broadcast titled Family. And he had his family in the studio yesterday. So it's a very nice show. I encourage you listen into it, of course, and it's a great way to say thank you to our loved ones out there. Very nice. So you can find that posted on our YouTube channel now as well. What else has recently been posted? We had the community hour today. I had Pat with Sugar and Rhyme in with us. And oh my goodness, she got me lots of treats. And yes, we are going to be trying some of these treats on air. I'm thinking probably maybe towards the 12 o'clock hour, the start of the 12 o'clock hour, I think, is when I will try some of those treats because I've got lots of good things that I wanted to discuss, including some conversation stories of the day. It's also Cyber Monday, so we're going to talk a little bit about the history of Cyber Monday and some really great Cyber Monday deals that are happening locally in the Fox River Valley area today, and also might have happened over the weekend and maybe even extended a little bit into the next couple of days too, as we kick off the month of December. Like I said earlier today in the community hour, we hope you all had a very happy Thanksgiving. You were able to spend it with your loved ones, the people that you love, of course, the people that you cherish, the people that you're close with in your life. And of course, you ate lots of good food too. I'm still pretty stuffed from Thanksgiving indeed. Had lots of good food. I maybe put on maybe a pound. I don't know. I'm not really worried about it too much because it is the holiday season. It's also the hibernation season as well, too. So maybe putting on a pound or two isn't really going to do much harm, of course, or 3. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But with that being said, of course, it's a good time to snuggle up and stay warm. You're definitely going to want to stay warm because the temperatures are going to be dropping. We are going to be seeing it eventually rising a little bit, but pretty much this week, we're seeing it, especially for Thursday, very, very chilly outside. Now, today we are in that winter weather advisory. Currently, it's not snowing right now. It is mostly cloudy, but I describe it as there's some sunlight that's trying to peep through here, so it's not dark outside, but it is overcast skies today. We do see a high of 27 degrees today. It's definitely feeling much colder outside, so current temperatures as I speak right now is 26, feeling more like 12 degrees. It is pretty chilly out. The snow is sticking. I know many of you probably did have to do some snow blowing and shoveling. I know I had to do it a couple times during this week. Saturday, I did it late Saturday night, which is nice. I actually do like doing shoveling and snow blowing like at nighttime. Not super late when everyone's asleep, but around 7, 8 o'clock. It's kind of nice. And if you step outside and you just enjoy the quietness of it all, it's really, really nice. And I enjoyed that stepping outside on Saturday. It was snowing. It was dark. The street lamps were up. And it was very nice and quiet. It was very nice. That's something I do enjoy during the winter time when it does snow and it's a nice, white, beautiful, fluffy snow. It's nice and quiet, especially when you go on a night walk. It's almost too quiet at times. So it's beautiful. It's nice. I do like that. Now we're starting to get into kind of the slushy, kind of brown looking snow. Just, of course, because it's been pushed from the roads. The roads are pretty clear. However, still important to be cautious. If you do have a snow mode on your car, truck, or vehicle, make sure that, especially in icier areas, that it is in operation there and that it is on. I know that the free parking right across here from between Highland and Douglas, there is quite a bit of ice. I didn't slide too much, but I did slide just a tad little bit when parking. I was fine, nothing serious, but I did notice it was quite slippery there. So just keep that in mind too when there's no snow plows in specific areas, especially in specific parking areas along here too. There is quite a bit of ice. So just make sure that you're aware of that too, especially in public parking spaces where it might have not been cleared by a snowplow, that it could get very icy. And it is very icy over there right now at the public parking in downtown Elgin, right near City Hall. So just make sure that you're aware of that. It's pretty icy over there. So just wanted to throw that information out there for you. Tonight's going to be a low of 14 degrees, light snow in the evening, accumulations of less than an inch or so. They say about an inch, less than an inch. We'll see. For tomorrow on Tuesday, we see a high of 25, cloudy early with some partial sunshine expected later in the day. Now for Tuesday night, we're predicted to get a low of 19 degrees. Mostly cloudy skies are going to be in that forecast, and that's for Tuesday. For Wednesday, we are expecting to see a little bit of some snow showers, high of 31, and then it does drop down to 0 as our low, which means most likely more so in the negative temperatures. For Thursday, it does get to be nice and sunny. So it's a very nice and sunny day outside. However, very cold, a high of 17 and a low of 3 degrees. Definitely going to be feeling much colder. We do see for Friday, the 5th of December, a high of 25, partly to mostly cloudy is in that forecast. A few flurries or snow showers could be possible. Only about a 15 to 20% chance there. We see it dropping down to a low of 22 degrees with cloudy skies coming up. That's for Friday night. Over this weekend for Saturday, we do see a light accumulation of snow, less than an inch, about a 20 to 40% chance, kind of fluctuating throughout the day. Pardon me. High of 28 and a low of 17 is for this coming Saturday. And then for Sunday, mostly cloudy. Chance of snow is like 25% chance. High of 25 and a low of 8 degrees. That's for next Sunday. And then this coming Monday, a week from today, that's Monday, December 8th, we do see here a high of 24, cloudy skies with a low of 18, chance of snow at about 40% chance, less than 1 inch. However, though, so in terms of getting heavier chances of snow, it does look like as of right now, that's not really predicted until roughly middle to late December. So the worst is kind of behind us right now, at least until middle to late December. So that's what we're going to be seeing. However, even though temperatures being highs in the 20s and 30s with the occasional 17 and lower, it is still going to be very cold. It's going to feel colder too. So even though it says highs in the 20s and 30s, it's going to feel colder than that. So just wanted to throw that out there for you. And again, you can find this and more posted on the Weather Channel's website. That's weather.com. The time is already 11:16. The time has flown by very fast. We're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll go through our inspirational story of the day. We'll go through a little bit on here, some interesting facts, the word of the day, and then we've got some good National Day calendar interesting things. We also do have a conversation story of the day today, which does discuss a little bit about what makes a true Santa. Well, it comes from the inside. So we'll talk a little bit about this and more coming up next here on Out to Lunch. This is Matt McNeil taking you into the lunchtime hour. Stay tuned for more here, and we'll be back in just a little bit.
If your idea of therapy involves a fishing rod, a tree stand, or a campfire, then you need American Outdoors Radio. Host John Cruz speaks your language, whether it's about the best lures, tracking game, or that one buddy who always forgets to bring the beer. John's got the tips to sharpen your aim, the hacks to pack lighter, and the stories to keep you entertained. Again, that's American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz. Saturdays at 7 a.m. on WRMN 1410. Or stream it at WRMN1410.com. Get ready to outfish, outhunt, and outcamp them all on American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz.
Building a house is hard, but have you tried removing one? Flood Brothers takes the mess out of demolition. With fast roll-off dumpster delivery, reliable debris pickup, and a family-owned team that takes service personally. Call 630-261-0400 or visit floodbrothersdisposal.com. Flood Brothers Disposal, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
This year, America's First Responders Fest 2025 was a huge success, and we couldn't have done it without the Village of Burlington and Village President Mary Kay Welsen. Your support helped bring the Fox River Valley together in the Village of Hampshire to celebrate the heroes who keep us safe every day. Thank you, Village of Burlington, for standing behind America's First Responders Fest 2025 and for standing with those who serve.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. Oh my goodness, we have so many things to talk about today and so little time. So let me go through again what we are planning for the day today. What are we going to be discussing here? Well, of course, we'll go through our inspirational story. We've got some interesting facts, word of the day, and the National Day calendar. We'll go through a brief history on Cyber Monday. We'll also talk a little bit about what are some Cyber Monday deals that are going on in the Fox River Valley area. We'll especially touch base with that towards the later part of the 12 o'clock hour, and then also what's happening locally in the Fox River Valley area. We also do have a conversation story of the day today, and I also do have some treats I'm going to try here on the air. And if I do have time, I might not, though. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe I'll move it to Tuesday tomorrow, but I wanted to do a testimonial on a place that I went to over the weekend. So we'll talk about that. That was actually yesterday. I went to this place in Algonquin. So we'll talk a little bit about that here. Once again, it is the holiday season. We are wishing everyone a very happy December as well, too. So we hope that you're enjoying your morning so far and this very happy December season, which is starting today. Let's see what we've got here. An inspirational story. This is titled, quote, and I lost the page. Hang on a sec. Sometimes this happens with Sunny Skies. There's a lot more ads recently on them. Okay, there we go. My cousin was a real life princess. Okay, so let's read a little bit about this story. At Disney, she says, ... at Disney. This is posted yesterday. She was hired to be a general character actress. Mostly she was Belle, but she was also Ariel, Cinderella, Jasmine, and the rest. Belle was just her favorite. After being there for years, she was starting to have a hard time fitting into her costume. They don't tailor costumes to you. They have to fit into a pre-existing size. So she was told she had to lose weight, which rocked her confidence so much that she decided it was best for her to move on. On her last day, she wanted to wear her most favorite and comfortable dress, Belle's life dress. You know, the yellow one, obviously, right? Well, she randomly decided to visit the clinic. She told me she didn't know why, because she had never had before, but it was just an impulse that she didn't ignore. The clinic is OFC, where they take people suffering from heat stroke or any other medical emergency. When she walked in, there was a child with heat sickness. She happened to be absolutely obsessed with Beauty and the Beast. Belle was, of course, her favorite princess. The little girl was apparently devastated because she had to leave before meeting a single character. Her aunt even bought her an autograph book. So my cousin sat with her and they sang Be Our Guest together until the little girl's parents arrived to pick her up. By the end of it, my cousin and the little girl's aunt were both crying. My cousin told me about her that it was her best day at Disney, so she was glad it was her last day. Very nice. So that's a nice little story there. Kind of bittersweet, I would say, but good nonetheless in the fact that she was able to have a good last day there. That's very good. So if you want to read some more interesting, inspirational stories, you can find more posted onto sunnyskies.com. Now, what are some interesting facts? Maybe you knew about them, maybe you did not. Well, apparently in Haddon Township, New Jersey, it is illegal to flirt. Under the section Peace and Good Order, a person may be punished for approaching, quote, any person of the opposite sex unknown to such person and by word, sign, or gesture attempts to speak to or to become acquainted with such a person against his will, end quote. Kind of an interesting thing, if I do say so myself. Peace and Good Order. That's at Haddon Township, New Jersey. And apparently it only applies to people of the opposite sex flirting with each other. So I don't know. Interesting. What are some other ones here that are also posted as well? In 1916, Adeline and Augusta Van Buren became the first women to travel across the country on 2 solo motorcycles. They made it despite frequently being arrested for wearing pants. Yes, that was back in the day. Stacey Fergie Ferguson voiced Sally Brown, Charlie Brown's kid sister, on several Peanuts cartoons produced in the 1980s. Now that I did not know. Very cool. And then finally here, long before rap battles, there was flighting, an exchange of witty, insulting verses. The verbal throwdowns were popular in England and Scotland from the 5th to 16th centuries. Very interesting. And if you've seen the movie Romeo and Juliet, they have kind of a throwdown there too. I'm pretty sure in one scene, I think, right? They like taunt the woman. I think so. I think they do. Yeah. That's an interesting film. So those are some interesting facts that maybe you knew, maybe you didn't know. What are some other things here too? Well, of course, the word of the day today recognized on the first day of December is pseudonym. That is a noun spelled Pseudonym, pseudonym. Now, a pseudonym is a name that someone, such as a writer, uses instead of their real name. So, for example, Bell Hooks is a pseudonym for the American writer Gloria Jean Watkins. Or there's also Lemony Snicket, who wrote the series of Unfortunate Events. Lemony Snicket is actually Daniel Hadler. He's the author of the series of Unfortunate Events series. He goes by the pen name or the pseudonym Lemony Snicket. So there you go. Very interesting. And if you read some of the books that are outside, there's like the secret files of the, behind the scenes. They have pictures of Lemony Snicket, and it's the actual author, Handler. So kind of interesting that is that. And growing up when I was really little, I thought that was his real name was Lemony Snicket, but that's a pseudonym. So kind of a false name, really, is what it is. Well, not kind of, it is false name. Unless maybe it's a name in the family. I mean, they're necessarily they're real names, but they're not really your name, But anyway, so that is the word of the day today: pseudonym. Pseudonym. Kind of going through this a little bit quicker here because I got some other things to discuss here. But we've got the National Day Calendar. Now, the National Day Calendar does talk about what is recognized, celebrated, and enjoyed. On this day, December 1st. Well, Elliot, if you're listening in, it is National Pie Day today. Yes, it is early December 1st, the first day of December, and all those dessert lovers across the United States enjoy a slice of their favorite on National Pie Day today. While it might be lesser of the two celebrated pie days, don't forget Pie 3.14 on March 14th. It happens to fall smack dab in the middle of a major pie-making season. Takeaway ice cream is a dessert choice, and most people choose either cake or pie. Or, to put it another way, most people have cake or pie with their ice cream. The day combines our bumper fruit crops with a blooming holiday season full of baked goods, cool weather, and rosy-cheeked children. It's definitely time to tie on those apron strings and get baking. Or, of course, if you don't want to have the hassle of all of the making and the baking, of course, those store-boughts are also good too. Thank you to Marie Callender's for this holiday season's pie at the McNeil home on Thanksgiving. So there's lots of good things out there, of course, that you can enjoy. And pie's one of them. It is National Pie Day today. Sorry, Elliot, I did not bring a pie for you. We've got some other days. National Eat a Red Apple Day is recognized today, encouraging everyone to eat a red apple. That is recognized. Another day today, of course, is the big one, Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday is the day today. We'll definitely go into more detail on that. But there's another day that we want to also recognize. It is Rosa Parks Day today. Honors an American civil rights hero twice a year on February 4th and on December 1st. Because on December 1st, 1955, after a long Thursday at work, Rosa Parks boarded a bus in Montgomery, Alabama. She took her seat in the colored section. As she rode the Cleveland Avenue bus home, the bus began to fill. Now, the Montgomery City Ordinance allowed bus drivers to assign seating. However, did not permit the demand passengers give up their seats. Despite this, bus drivers customarily required black passengers to give up their seats to white passengers when public transportation became full. Well, of course, you know the story. She did not want to give up her seat, and good for her, too. So there's lots of really rich history on this story and more on Rosa Parks. If you want to read a little bit more on it, you can find more information. You can also visit the Rosa Parks Museum at Troy University as well, too. There's quite a few different books that are out there, movie adaptations. So there's a lot that you can learn, of course, as well. Check out more information on National Day Calendar and also nationaltoday.com. We've got some other things to talk about here. It is Cyber Monday, and we'll also go through our conversation story of the day as well. Stay tuned for more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Rain-X. The DuPage County Board has voted to censure County Clerk Jean Kasmerick, citing her refusal to follow basic financial rules. The vote was 15-1, with Dawn Dessart opposing the censure. Board Chair Deb Conroy said the move was necessary to protect public trust, highlighting Kasmerick's alleged failure to follow county accounting principles, missing documentation on purchases, and delayed vendor payments. Kasmerick has filed a countersuit against the board and previously sought a temporary restraining order for overdue vendor payments, which she later withdrew after the funds were paid. The Kane County Board has again refused to fill the District 2 vacancy following the death of Democrat Dale Berman in October. In a special session Tuesday, the board voted 10-6 against seating Matthew Dingledine, with 4 members abstaining. Chairwoman Corrine Pirog had recommended Dingledine after her first choice, Mary Berman, withdrew. Other applicants included Kimberly Young, Ellen Naki, and Martha Quetch Davison. State law requires the seat to go to a member of the same party, but the board has yet to make an appointment, leaving the seat unfilled ahead of the 2026 election cycle. Doctors are warning about a new flu variant known as subclade K spreading rapidly just as families gather for the holidays. The strain shows typical flu symptoms but spreads faster, raising risks for seniors and those with chronic conditions. Experts urge extra caution during the holiday get-togethers. New CDC data shows over 25,000 whooping cough cases nationwide this year, far above pre-pandemic levels. Several infant deaths have been reported, and some states are seeing their highest numbers in more than a decade. Health officials continue urging early treatment and up-to-date vaccinations. With the holiday season now in full swing, experts say real Christmas trees could be the best value this year. Growers report a strong supply and expect little to no price increases, while tariffs may push artificial tree costs up as much as 20%. Farmers say families across the country should have no trouble finding a fresh, affordable tree to take home this season. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Progressive presents a testimonial of sorts.
Hey, slow down! Oh, yeah? Well, you drive like my grandma. She's a very attentive and courteous driver who wears a seatbelt and always uses her turn signals. She's also a talented painter and has very low cholesterol. Not that that has anything to do with her drive. We just thought a more complete picture of who she is might be interesting. Anyway, have a nice day.
Safe driver? Get Snapshot from Progressive and get a personalized rate based on how you drive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents. Surcharge possible for unsafe driving.
When disaster strikes, flood or fire, every second counts. At Emergency Construction Group, they specialize in immediate response and same-day service for any residential, commercial, or industrial emergency across the Chicagoland area. With over 30 years of experience, they've got the expertise, manpower, and equipment to handle any size loss fast. They follow strict IICRC guidelines to restore your property the right way, the first time. Their team values transparency, constant communication, and strong ethical standards because your peace of mind matters. Licensed, bonded, and insured, they're here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. Call 855-4ECG now. That's 855-432-4669. Or visit their website at emergencyconstructiongroup.com and let Emergency Construction Group put your life back together one step at a time. That's Emergency Construction Group. Your satisfaction is their passion.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. A snow advisory is in effect from 2 p.m. this afternoon to midnight tonight. Today, intermittent snow showers with a high near 29. Snow likely with new accumulation of less than 1 inch possible. Tonight, snow before 2 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 15. Currently, it is 27 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
A new exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card is your opportunity to go from cardholder to ticket holder for the FIFA World Cup 2026. For a limited time, when you're approved for a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card, you're eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more today at bfa.com/cardfwc26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America NA in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. All rights reserved.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN, the voice of the Valley and the talk of the town. We're broadcasting live here from Studio 14. We're serving you, the Fox River Valley area. As always, thank you, everyone, for tuning in today and being a part of the conversation. We have posted here, of course, lots of good things posted on our YouTube channel as well. So feel free to check that out, youtube.com/WRMN Radio. Don't forget, we also do have our Facebook page, facebook.com/WRMN 1410 Radio. So, of course, we talked a little bit about some of the national days today. It is Cyber Monday today. Now, it originated back in 2005 when the National Retail Federation coined the term to describe the surge in online shopping that occurred on the Monday after Thanksgiving. The name was created by Ellen Davis, a public relations executive at the NRF, to promote online sales after retailers noticed more people were shopping from their work computers, which had faster internet than many homes at the time. The idea really was to give online retailers their own version of Black Friday deals, and the name quickly stuck, growing into a major online shopping event. Now, of course, many people during that time didn't have high-speed internet at home, so they used the faster internet at their workplaces, even though they weren't supposed to shop online after Thanksgiving weekend. So that is why it is called Cyber Monday. One of the biggest online shopping days of the year is really what it is. Now, with that being said, of course, what are some good things that you can find here? Well, the Aurora, Illinois Police Department recently posted they are wishing everyone a very safe holiday season. Stay safe while shopping this Cyber Monday. The holiday season is here, and with it comes the excitement of finding the perfect gifts online. But while you're snagging deals, cyber criminals are busy looking for ways to scam you. Keep your shopping spree secure with some good tips. One, use those trusted apps. Download shopping apps only from verified sources. Verified sources, the App Store, Google Play, things like that. Beware of phony emails. Double check any emails claiming to update your order or delay your package. Verify it directly on the retailer's official website. avoid malicious ads as well. Shop smarter by going directly to retailers' official websites instead of clicking random ads or links. Shop safely, Aurora. Let's keep the holiday spirit scam free. So that was recently posted here. That was by the Aurora, Illinois Police Department. Let's see some other things here as well, too. What are some Cyber Monday deals or mentions of Cyber Monday? There are some great way to get some good sales, and they do present opportunities to help kids in need. So don't forget, there's a lot of different drop-off areas in the Fox River Valley that does offer drop-off boxes for the holiday season. Toys for Tots and more, the Salvation Army. And so a lot of them accept unwrapped toys for all age groups. Has a greater need for toys and girls, for toys for girls and boys 18 months and younger. And of course, also age 10 to 14. A lot of times they might discourage the donation of plush toys, stuffed animals. They typically do not accept them. For example, here, Toys for Tots. So that was posted by the city of Elgin, Elgin Township, and then posted by the village of South Elgin. So if you want to check that out, that's on the recent posting there. You can drop it off at the township supervisor's office. That's from 8 to 4, Monday through Friday at the township building. That's at 729 South McLean Boulevard in Elgin. And of course, you can call them for any questions too. So that's 847-741-2045. That's on their website and also on their Facebook page. So again, those Cyber Monday deals are great, especially if you want to give back, because tomorrow is also Giving Tuesday as well. You can find some local shopping small stores on Cyber Monday. I know that the Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce recently posted half an hour ago that you can easily shop local on Cyber Monday. If you go to the Elgin Chamber website, search for businesses, you can find them there. So you can find that posted on their website and on their Facebook page as well. They recently posted it. They've got some good things that are coming up here where you can connect with specific businesses and organizations as well. So again, please feel free to check out all that. Food for Greater Elgin recently posted here, while you're scoring deals this Cyber Monday, will you add tomorrow Giving Tuesday to your calendar as a reminder to give? To help reach their goal of raising $160,000, the Hoffer Foundation has pledged to match all donations made tomorrow only up to $25,000. You're given thanks, made purchases on Black Friday, and celebrated Small Business Saturday. Now, won't you join us tomorrow for a global day of giving? They're hoping to raise $50,000 in a day. So, of course, help the guest shop, be a sunshine in the winter. So check it out for more information. That's posted on Food for Greater Elgin's Facebook page and also on their website. We also did have an interview with them last week, so if you want to check that out too, that's been posted on our YouTube channel. And then, of course, if you are looking for specific Cyber Monday deals at local businesses and organizations, just go in and ask, of course. You can also check out the What's Happening pages, Elgin, St. Charles, and there's an easy way, of course, and many more in the Fox River Valley area. And there's a search button that you can go to. So if you go onto their Facebook page, for example, What's Happening in Elgin, and you go on your probably more likely computer side of things rather than your tablet, of course, the tablet will have that search bar availability to you, but it's a little bit easier to navigate if you're on a desktop version. So if you go there, there is a little bit of there's a little button. It's the second one from the right. And again, your version might be different, but if you're watching on YouTube, I do have it up on the screen. There is a search button. It's a keyword search. All you have to do is do a keyword search. You can look up Cyber Monday and check out anything that's posted on there, and make sure to look at when it was posted as well. And you can find those Cyber Monday deals. Now, if you are looking for Giving Tuesday, you can also do that keyword search and see if anything does pop up. And there are some things that are popped up there. So you can find some of that all posted on the What's Happening pages. I'm just showing you here on the screen the What's Happening in Elgin. There are many, many more that are posted out there. Many other groups that you can join in that are part of course, the What's Happening pages in the Fox River Valley area. You can use that search bar to type in the keyword searches if you're looking for something specific. So that's just a little bit of a way to kind of keep you in tune with that and hopefully kind of help you out in this age we live in where technology is growing. And for many who are maybe not as tech savvy, we're kind of here to hopefully help you out a little bit with that too. So that's all been posted. You can find that on the What's Happening pages. Lots of good things out there. You can also check out recent news articles and more. You can find that all on websites, Facebook pages, and other social media sites, especially if you do like to keep up to date with different things. Sign up for newsletters. Check out the different Chamber of Commerce websites. Even if you're not in a specific town, village, or city, and it might be one that's next to you or a couple doors down, still sign up because you can definitely get those really great sign up notifications on things that are happening. I like to do that so I can present it to you here on the station, ID WRMN, and of course also on YouTube as well. So we like to keep you in tune with all what's happening here in the Fox River Valley area. The time is 11:44. We're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll go through our conversation story of the day. What makes a true Santa is inside, and it comes with the red suit. This was posted by Christina Heimer, who is an assistant professor of management and entrepreneurship at University of Tennessee. This was posted a week ago, but still is definitely applicable for now with the holiday season coming up. So stay tuned for that and more, and we'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN, in just a little bit.
Get ready for an unforgettable night out in downtown St. Charles at O-Shows, where live music, dining, and entertainment come alive. Visit the iconic Arcada Theater at 105 East Main Street and experience the venue voted Chicagoland's premier entertainment destination. Whether you're enjoying a headliner concert, dining at Rock and Ravioli, or hitting the speakeasy at Club Arcada, O-Shows creates memories. Tickets and event info at oshows.com, and you can call 630-962-7000. That's 630-962-7000. Make your reservation, bring your friends, and plan your next event at O-Shows. Live music, dining, and entertainment, all in one place. Visit oshows.com and join the fun tonight. Supporter of the America's First Responder Fest.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Join your co-hosts Mike Tooman and Paul Burvitt on our weekly radio hour, Chief Guard of the Republic, where we talk about all things national security, defense, personal security, safety, and dealing with law enforcement situations. Call in 847-931-1410. Ask us questions. We will get you answers. Every week, Saturday, noon to 1 on 1410 AM WRMN Elgin. Streaming on WRMN1410.com. Chat with us on WRMN's YouTube live channel.
Is diabetes keeping you from enjoying life's special moments? At U.S. Med, we understand the challenges you face, and we're here to help.
With U.S. Med, I can finally manage my diabetes without it managing me.
U.S. Med offers a wide range of services to simplify your diabetes care. Personalized care plans, convenient access to cutting-edge diabetes tech, and knowledgeable support. Plus, we'll check your insurance so your diabetes care may be covered at little or no cost to you.
With U.S. Med, I feel confident and control of my diabetes. I can finally live my life to the fullest.
Don't let diabetes hold you back. Choose U.S. Med and experience better birthdays, better adventures, better anniversaries, and better everything. Call now. U.S. Med. Better service. Better care. 800-785-1673. 800-785-1673. 800-785-1673. That's 800-785-1673.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. We've got our conversation story of the day today. What are we going to be talking about here? Of course, what makes a true Santa is inside. And it does come with that red suit as well, too. Coming up also into the 12 o'clock hour, we'll be discussing here a little bit on a place I recently went to over the weekend. It was actually last night. I had a very good food there, and I'll tell you a little bit about that experience. We will also be trying some of the delicious treats brought to you by Sugar and Rhyme here in downtown Elgin. Absolutely stunning. Look at, oh my goodness, I'm going to show this on the screen later. Oh, it's good. It's very good. And I already finished my tiramisu coffee. It was absolutely delicious. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We also do have some things happening locally in the Fox River Valley area that we'll touch base on. And then, of course, we also do have our Tradio segment at 12:30. So if you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and announce to the Fox River Valley area, then, of course, you can feel free to call in during our 12:30 segment for Out to Lunch. That's 847-931-1410. Or you can also text us at 505-926-1410. Don't forget, we also do have some other local programming as well. We've got What's Cooking Today starting at 1 o'clock. That's from 1 until 2. Talk Time with Tammy and Friends will be a best of today. Tammy's not feeling the greatest, so we've got a best of Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. We're hoping that you feel a lot better, Tammy, and that you get better soon. So that'll be from 2 to 4. We've got a political talk show from 4 to 6, and Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer from 6 until 8 o'clock. So let's go through our conversation story of the day. Now, what does make a Santa Santa? Well, it comes from the inside, and it comes with the red suit, too, also. This is from Christina Heimer, who is an assistant professor of management and entrepreneurship at the University of Tennessee. She posted this last week on ethics and religion under theconversation.com. When you picture Santa Claus, a white, bearded, overweight, and jolly man who dashes around delivering gifts to children during the Christmas season probably comes to mind. Yet not everyone who dons the red suit fits this stereotype. That's what Bethany Cockburn, Bala Sixilag, and I, the author, Christina, learned when we teamed up to study professional Santas. For our study, we looked into how these professional Santas were able to be Santa, even if they didn't fully fit the image. As we explained in a forthcoming article in the Academy of Management Journal, many who do this work don't see it as a job. It's a calling. For some professional Santas, it's especially important when they look and feel like Santa to experience that sense of purpose in their work. The author of this article, as well as some of her colleagues, surveyed 849 professional Santas who live across the U.S. and interviewed a total of 53 of them, collecting data between 2018 and 2021. They identified 3 types of professional Santas: prototypical, which is 64%, semi-prototypical, which is 23%, and non-prototypical, which is 13%. Now, prototypical Santas look the part, right? They are white and overweight, they have real beards, and express confidence that they are the right fit. Semi-prototypical Santas look the part too, but felt like they weren't quite suitable for the range of reasons. They might look or be introverted or use a fake beard. And then there's the non-prototypical Santas. They have characteristics at odds with the stereotype. They might be non-white, female, or gay, or have a physical disability. So whereas prototypical Santas could easily slide into the Santa role, the process is more complex for others. Semi-prototypical Santas did things like come up with stories they'd tell themselves or share with children to explain away their fake beards. Non-prototypical Santas had values aligned with Santa's image, such as being peaceful, loving, and kind. But they still made a big effort to look like what people expected when they visit a Santa. Here's a quote. This is from some of the different Santas here. Should it be a difference if you're a Jewish Santa Claus or a Catholic Santa Claus? Asked an atheist professor Santa we called Santa Aquila. No, you're Santa Claus. What do? You're not even supposed to preach anything. Another Santa whom we called Santa Lynx hid that she was female in part by flattening her chest. So why does it matter, really, is what this article goes into. While anyone can take a turn being their neighborhood potluck Santa, the ones you meet at the mall probably attend some combination of Santa schools, webinars, and also training. For instance, the Charles H. Howard Santa Claus School was founded in 1937 and conducts an annual Santa training each year. National networks also exist, such as the Fraternal Order of Real Bearded Santas, which says it has 1,000 members, and the IBRBS, formerly known as the International Brotherhood of Real Bearded Santas, offering meetups and professional support. So, there are a lot of different local organizations, such as the Lone Star Santas. That's a network that's in Texas. Although most professional Santas are paid for their work, many do it voluntarily. It's not uncommon for there to be some sort of expectation around who should have a particular occupation. For example, pilots tend to be male, most school teachers are female, salesperson are often seen as more extroverted, right? But that doesn't mean that women can't be pilots, men can't be teachers, or that introverts can't work in sales. So what's next? This particular author here, Christina, and her colleagues are looking at how border institutional environments, current events, and social movements can shape how people experience their callings and find meaning at work. So it's kind of an interesting article there that was posted. If you want to read a little bit more on it, you can find it at theconversation.com. That's theconversation.com. There's also a whole list of some other ones here that you can find too. Santa Maybe. This is an article that was written. Why we have different names for who hurries down the chimney on Christmas, or how Christmas became an American holiday. 'Twas the night before Christmas helped make the modern Santa and led to a literary whodunit, or how the Salvation Army's red kettles became a Christmas tradition. So there's lots of different ones that are out there, different articles. If you don't celebrate Christmas and you celebrate another holiday or another holiday too, they also do have those under the ethics and religion side of things on theconversation.com. There's a lot of different conversations that are out here. And if you do want to check them out, feel free to do so. Theconversation.com has a plethora of different points of views. And of course, that journalistic flair too. So it's good to take a look at all of it, research it for yourself, see what you like, and definitely take the leap into checking out some different articles, even ones that maybe are a little uncomfortable maybe to read, or you're not really familiar with it much. Give it a try, see it. See if you might check out some interesting history that's out there. So if you want to check it out, that's theconversation.com. So that was a recent article that was posted. With the time remaining, I wanted to remind you, of course, that it is the holiday season and people are traveling. Make sure that you are prepared for the holiday season by making sure you've got everything that you need. If you're traveling, car, truck, or vehicle, make sure, of course, you've got plenty of gas in your car. You have extra utilities just in case something happens. Maybe your brake lights go out, or maybe you have a flat tire. You want to make sure that you have all of those things prepared. Make sure that you've got it. Make sure you've got plenty of electronics and your cell phones ready to go. Of course, if you do have a mode in your car, truck, or vehicle that's like a snow mode, make sure to have that on, especially during icy areas. I talked a little earlier today too, the parking lot right between Highland and Douglas. That's the free parking right near City Hall. It's pretty icy over there. So just make sure you're aware of that when it comes to parking. Sometimes you might not notice ice, and it's there. It's called black ice, where you don't see it, but it's actually there. So just make sure you're aware of that. If you are traveling a lot this holiday season, I know Thanksgiving was just a couple days ago, but people are really traveling for the holiday season, for Christmas and other holidays. Just make sure that you know specifically routes and where there might be construction and things like that too. And a great website to use is travelmidwest.com, because they will tell you exactly what is going on and where. Real live updates on different construction things that are happening, special events, highway congestions, all those different times too. So please feel free to check that out. I highly recommend you do so. It goes all around the United States. So if you are traveling up to a different state, you can find the different roads. Just make sure you type in your specific location so that they're able to accommodate you with that. So that's travelmidwest.com, making sure people are safe this holiday season. Coming up next, it's the 12 o'clock hour. I'm going to be showing you some delicious treats. Yes, I will be eating in front of the camera. Sorry if you get a little hungry. It is the Out to Lunch segment. These are all provided from Pat and Sugar and Rhyme in Elgin. I'm excited to try some of them out. I already did eat half of my croissant. It's so delicious. I'm going to eat the rest of it later off camera. And then we've got our Tradio segment and more coming up in just a bit. Stay tuned.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. And it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. Loveyourmindtoday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need, because most people out here really care. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 12 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Centos. The Kane County Board has again refused to fill the District 2 vacancy following the death of Democrat Dale Berman in October. In a special session Tuesday, the board voted 10-6 against seating Matthew Dingledine, with 4 members abstaining. Chairwoman Corinne Pirog had recommended Dingledine after her first choice, Mary Berman, withdrew. Other applicants included Kimberly Young, Ellie Notke, and Martha Quetch-Davison. State law requires the seat to go to a member of the same party, but the board has yet to make an appointment, leaving the seat unfilled ahead of the 2026 election cycle. Doctors are warning about a new flu variant known as subclade K spreading rapidly just as families gather for the holidays. The strain shows typical flu symptoms but spreads faster, raising risks for seniors and those with chronic conditions. Experts urge extra caution during the holiday get-togethers. New CDC data shows over 25,000 whooping cough cases nationwide this year, far above pre-pandemic levels. Several infant deaths have been reported, and some states are seeing their highest numbers in more than a decade. Health officials continue urging early treatment and up-to-date vaccinations. With the holiday season now in full swing, experts say real Christmas trees could be the best value this year. Growers report a strong supply and expect little to no price increases, while tariffs may push artificial tree costs up as much as 20%. Farmers say families across the country should have no trouble finding a fresh, affordable tree to take home this season. The DuPage County Board has voted to censure County Clerk Jean Kasmerick, citing her refusal to follow basic financial rules. The vote was 15-1, with Dawn Dessart opposing the censure. Board Chair Deb Conroy said the move was necessary to protect public trust, highlighting Kasmerick's alleged failure to follow county accounting principles, missing documentation on purchases, and delayed vendor payments. Kasmerick has filed a countersuit against the board and previously sought a temporary restraining order for overdue vendor payments, which she later withdrew after the funds were paid. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like fences. A house with a big yard and a white picket fence was always the dream. But then you saw the price to install a fence and you're wondering if the color is driving the price up. Nobody ever dreams of a beige or a gray picket fence, right? So maybe those fences are cheaper. But no, they're not. Then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds and make all your dreams of a fence come true. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The 8-3 Bears visit the 8-3 Eagles tonight in Philadelphia. Chicago needs a win to remain on top of the NFC North after the Packers beat the Lions on Thursday 31-24 in Detroit. The Bears activated cornerbacks Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon off the injured reserve. Both are expected to play. Meanwhile, cornerback Tyreek Stevenson has been ruled out with a hip injury. Linebackers TJ Edwards and Noah Sewell also listed as out. College football tonight, number 2 Indiana can clinch a spot in the Big Ten title game with a win at Purdue. Illinois closes out the season at home tomorrow night hosting Northwestern. Road game for the Bulls tonight at Charlotte. NBA Cup group stage play is the last tournament game for both teams. Both have been eliminated from Cup contention. Busy stretch for the Blackhawks continues tonight at home against the Predators. They'll also play Sunday hosting the Ducks. They're coming off a 4-3 overtime loss against the Wild on Wednesday. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. A snow advisory is in effect from 2 p.m. this afternoon to midnight tonight. Today, intermittent snow showers with a high near 29. Snow likely with new accumulation of less than 1 inch possible. Tonight, snow before 2 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 15. Currently, it is 27 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
A new exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card is your opportunity to go from cardholder to ticket holder for the FIFA World Cup 2026. For a limited time, when you're approved for a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card, you're eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more today at bfa.com/cardfwc26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America N.A. in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. All rights reserved.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark, and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
The new novel, titled DUI Jury Trial, is the true story of 2 lawyers who defend a truck driver who is charged with DUI. If he's convicted, this truck driver faces a lifetime disqualification of his commercial driver's license, which would prevent him from ever driving a truck again. This 3-year legal battle culminates in a courtroom showdown, which involves the testimony of a DUI expert witness. This book, DUI Jury Trial, is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
And welcome, folks, to Out to Lunch. It is the 12 o'clock hour here. We hope that you're enjoying now the afternoon. I caught myself. Yes, I usually say we hope you're enjoying the morning when it's the afternoon, and I always forget. But this time, I have enough energy. Maybe it's because I had the here we go. Now I'm downplaying the energy a little bit. I want to say mochaccino. That's not that's not what it is. The tiramisu from Sugar and Rhyme. I'm about to try some of their pastries here too, so we'll definitely do that in just a bit. Before I do that, though, of course, welcome to Out to Lunch. It is the 12 o'clock hour here. Let's go through the weather and temperatures one more time so that you know what is expected for the forecast. High of 28 degrees is predicted today. Overcast. Now, it's not snowing right now. It is predicted to snow tonight, less than an inch, but it is predicted at 80% chance of snow for tonight. And it's going to stick because it's down to 15 degrees for tonight. Tomorrow's going to be chillier, high of 24 and a low of 19 degrees, overcast skies pretty much throughout the later part of the day. But in the morning, it is intervals of clouds and sunshine, so that should be pretty nice. For Wednesday, we see a high of 31 degrees, variable amount of clouds with some snow showers. Then it drops drastically to 2 degrees coming up for Wednesday night. Heading on into Thursday, sunny skies are in that forecast, high of only 17, low of 4 degrees. So if you are planning, of course, to get up earlier, I recommend you do so, of course, for those who, just because of the weather, make sure you get up a little earlier so that you can clean off your car, scrape it off, or use the de-icer if you have one. Make sure you've got plenty of materials available for your preparation for when the snow falls. And throughout the day. For Friday the 26th, we see partly to mostly cloudy and a high of 26. That's the Friday the 5th. I think I said Friday the 26th by mistake. It's a high of 26 degrees. It's Friday the 5th. We see a low of 22 degrees. That's coming up. Cloudy skies is in that forecast. Saturday the 6th of December, cloudy with a high of 27 and a low of 16. Chance of snow is 30%. We see that chance continuing to drop, though, with a 20% chance of snow for Sunday, high of 24 degrees and a low of 7. And then finally, next Monday, actually, for the majority of next week, it is pretty much just going to be cloudy, pretty much throughout the whole day. So that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is pretty much just cloudy skies. That's for next week. And then Friday, we do see for next Friday, a little bit of sunshine, and then back to more cloudier skies. It's supposed to be, again, really nice and sunny on Thursday, but it is going to be pretty bone-chillingly chilly outside. So just wanted to let you know about all that and keep you in tune with that. So find out more information. You can find the radar posted onto the Weather Channel's website. That's weather.com. Weather.com for more information. So feel free to check that out. It does tell you when and where we're supposed to be getting some of the snow, colder temperatures, and that radar showing you the specific time frames that it goes to. Now, taking a look here, of course, if you did tune in to WRMN this morning on the morning show, you might have seen that we had some interviews. We had Dean with Anderson Humane. We also, during the community hour, did have Pat on with us with Sugar and Rhyme. So Sugar and Rhyme, they're located at 203 East Chicago Street here in Elgin. They are closed today and tomorrow, but they'll be open Wednesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. and Sunday 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Well, I've got for you, or really it's for me, but also, of course, the WRMN family members here too. I've got some treats. Yes, provided by Pat Henderson herself. Thank you, Pat, for providing these. I already ate half of my chocolate croissant. It was so, so good. I plan to continue to eat it as well. So she got me this nice box here. I did want to do a little show and tell with you here on the air as it is out to lunch. And of course, with that being said, we want to show off some of the delicious treats and places here in the Fox River Valley area that do offer some really good choices. Especially if I encourage you, watch on YouTube so that you can see them for yourself. You can, of course, hear it. You can hear the delicious rumbling of the bag and, of course, the box itself. And oh my goodness, there's lots of different things in here. So I wanted to present it to you on the screen. I don't know if you can see it here on YouTube, but they have their delicious chocolate croissants in there. And she did provide forks and knives as well. Thank you so much. Very nice. As you can see, there are 2 in there. I already did take one. Actually, there was a total of 4. I think Sue took another one. And she also did provide a very nice list as well, which includes the times that it's made, which is very, very cool. She also did include here some beautiful little cookies in here as well too. And I will definitely be trying some of these as well. So stay tuned for that. Oh my goodness me. She also provided some of these very good, I don't know what these are called, biscottis. Biscottis, very delicious looking biscotti. I think they're called biscottis here. I'm definitely going to have to try one of these as well too. And then the croissant, I'm not going to try one of these on air, but I will tell you they are very delicious. They're fresh, they're crunchy, and nice soft in the middle too. And I mean, the presentation of them is very nice as well. I don't know. I'm trying to hold the box up as much as I can so that you can see it here on the air, but they are beautifully presented and very nicely sized as well, too. So let's do a little bit of a taste test. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with one of these delicious cookies here that we've got. And I'm trying to keep it, oh my gosh, and then I forgot about this too. This little tort. Look at that. That is adorable. That is adorable. Oh my goodness me. And it's just decorated so nicely too. It's on a nice little gold platter in there. And let me tell you, the boxes that they put all these things in are fantastic. She also does have, it looks like, I think someone took it. It was a lemon and blueberry scone, so it looks like someone did take that, which is good though. Either Sue or Elliot did, someone did. But that's good. Definitely enjoy that, whoever took it. But that was a lemon and blueberry scone, which was about this big. It was beautiful sized. And they don't have that on the menu quite yet. They're going to get that on the menu. So we got a little inside look and scoop onto that. But what I want to do is I want to read through some of these different items that she did present to me here. There's the butter croissants. They also do offer their chocolate croissants. Ham and Gouda croissants are also featured. Almond croissants as well. They offer monkey bread, cinnamon rolls, blueberry muffins, and quiches as well. She also did provide the times for regular oven. You can heat them up if you go home. If you bring any of these home with you and you want to reheat them, there is a list here that's been provided by her that tells you specifically what to set the oven and when the time is as well too. If you use a convention oven or even an air fryer or toaster oven too. So that is fantastic. I want to try one of these little cookies, and I apologize, I already forgot what they're called, but they're not really necessarily even cookies, but they are in that cookie formation. And so I want to try one of them here, see how it is. I don't want to make a huge mess here, so I'm going to move back just a little bit. But again, it is the Out to Lunch segment, folks, so I always do like to, when the time comes, present to you some of the delicious choices to choose from. I don't want to chew too much on the air here, excuse me. But these are delicious. They've got a nice crunchy outside and also spongy crunchy on the inside. So when I mean spongy crunchy, it's spongy crunchy. That's the best way I can describe it. It's not overly sweet, just right. They're made, of course, by hand. And that's also the thing about Sugar and Rhyme as well, too. Pretty much everything's made in-house, which is fantastic. Now, this biscotti looks absolutely delicious. You can tell it's been hand-drizzled. It is done absolutely beautifully. Pat's son, of course, is the chef there, and he makes some fantastic cuisines. Also, of course, their drinks are always phenomenal as well, too. And, of course, you are supporting a local business in the area, too, which, of course, you can't beat. And we always encourage you to shop small here as well. So I'm going to try this one here, too. It's a decent-sized biscotti. You've got, of course, the beautiful design on there. It does look like there is some sort of, I think it's maybe blueberry inside of this, too. So I'm going to try one of this. I'm going to have to kind of lean over outside of the camera to try it. Also a very delicious crunch as well. And it's not too crunchy. Sometimes, I'm sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. Sometimes you get a biscotti, and it's a little bit overly crunchy. It's a little hard, a little tough. This is just right. And actually, it's interesting, too. The outside layer of the surrounding area of this biscotti is a very nice crunchy flavored taste. And then the inside is like semi-crunchy. It's not super soft, but it's just right. And the blueberries are fresh, you can tell. They're real blueberries, so they're not necessarily the over-pasteurized blueberries that are extra sweet. They are real blueberries that are put and incorporated into this delicious treat. So I just did a couple taste tests there for you here on the air to provide it to you. Apologize if you don't like the sounds of me eating or the chewing sound, so I tried to be respectful as best as I could. But with that being said, if you want to try out some of these delicious treats and many, many more that are featured, you can find them at Sugar and Rhyme right around the corner. They are located at 203 East Chicago Street in Elgin. Thank you again, Pat, for sending these great treats to us here. We will definitely be enjoying them. Stay tuned for more here on Out to Lunch while I kind of wet my whistle a bit, drink some water, and then we'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Kick off your weekend with a little flair. It's Dino's Night Out, every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM. Dino brings you the best of the Fox Valley's entertainment scene. Live music, local artists, street festivals, great eats, and the personalities behind them. If it's happening, Dino's talking about it. And bringing the spotlight is none other than the legendary Arcada Theater, located at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles. Catch dinner, drinks, and a show, all under one historic roof. So whether you're making plans or just love to know what's hot, make it a date with Dino's Night Out, Fridays, 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM, or stream it live at WRMN1410.com. Dino's Night Out, powered by the Arcada Theater, where Fox Valley comes to play.
When tragedy strikes, you need more than a lawyer, you need a voice. Romanucci and Blandon fight for justice in cases of personal injury, wrongful death, civil rights, and medical malpractice. With over $1 billion recovered, their results speak loud. Call 312-458-1000 or visit rblaw.net. That's 312-458-1000. Romanucci and Blandon, national impact, personalized care. No fee unless they win. Proud supporter of America's First Responders Fest. Are you looking to buy, sell, or trade something? Maybe clean out that attic or basement, or just make a little extra cash? Then don't miss Tradio on Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Weekdays at 12:30 p.m. Call in to let folks in the Fox River Valley know what you're looking for or what you've got to get rid of. It's easy, it's free, and it's a great way to connect with your community. Call in at 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. If it's got to go, then let us know. Only on Tradio, here on WRMN AM 1410.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Firearms are the #1 cause of death among kids, but we know that healthcare workers can make a huge difference. This is why prevention is absolutely critical. It starts with listening to the community, leaning in on those conversations to better inform what is the approach that you want to take. You are the champions for change. You can be the catalyst for integrating firearm injury prevention strategies into your practice and really benefiting your community. Let's agree to agree that we all have a role to play in ending this crisis.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. We hope that you are enjoying the day so far. So what I did have here was a little white little cookie things. Here I go. What's something that you know what it is? I didn't actually know what it was, though. It's Italian meringues. Italian meringues. And how are they made? Well, they're made with whipping egg whites, carefully pouring cooked sugar into the bowl while whipping. The results are these little crunchy munchies, delightfully delicate. As well, too, you can get a bag of 4 of those. Very delicious. And I did have one of them that was very good. So I gobbled that right up, of course, as always. I do enjoy it. So check out more information. You can find it at Sugar and Rhyme on their Facebook page and also on their website. So thank you again, Pat, for sending those great treats to us. We still have a little bit of time left. I wanted to tell you a little bit about a place I went to yesterday, last night for some dinner. I enjoyed this. Wanted to give it a try in Algonquin. This is at 300 East Gate Court in Algonquin, and this is a place called Donkey Inn Bar and Grill. Now, Donkey Inn Bar and Grill is definitely what it says. It is a bar and grill. So that's what it is. It's the main setting in there. When you walk in, you go down a little bit of a hallway, and then you walk right into the center of the room. That is where the bar is. So the bar is directly right in the center where you can find it. It was nicely decorated for the holiday season. A good amount of people were sitting in the bar, watching some TV. And then, of course, they have regular high chairs and lower chairs. They have a section in the back where you can sit and enjoy some good stuff when it comes to their seating. So if you go to their Facebook page, they do post pretty regularly on there. You can also find them on their website. So their website is donkeyinalgonquin.com is the website. So I went here the other day. I enjoyed it. I thought it was very good. They are open Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And then they're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. Fridays, they're open 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. And then Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. as well. They do also have darts and video gaming. So if you do want to give them a try, I do recommend it. What did I have? Well, I was looking at their menu last night and I thought, okay, what's something that I might like to enjoy? Well, of course, they do offer starters. They have flatbreads. I was looking at some of the wraps, looked really good. The sandwiches, the entrees, the pastas. They have a good list of some great things, including Friday fish fries as well there too. But something I noticed that I wanted to give it a try is their donkey burger. Now, this is the regular donkey burger. It's actually called the Donkey Royale. Now, this includes American cheese, fried egg, and bacon. I did have it yesterday. It was very good. The meat was made just right, medium well, how I like it. The cheese was melted very well. You also get the thick cut bacon, that Applewood thick cut bacon. Some places, you may have noticed it, not calling out any places here in particular, but sometimes you go to a place and you do realize sometimes the bacon, if you get a burger or something with bacon in it, the pieces are a little bit thinner. It might feel like almost Oscar Mayer-esque kind of bacon. It's a little bit thinner cut, right? And maybe it's a little bit cheaper. This was high quality bacon that you got. It was thicker. It had more meat on it rather than fat. So it was very good. And I enjoyed it. And it's always nice when the bacon kind of spreads out outside of the bun area too. You can nibble a little bit off of it before you take a dig into it. Their ranch was house made. It was very delicious. And they give you a big portion of fries. I mean, a big portion of fries, which was very good too. The plate sizes are good portions. So definitely a good one to have as well too. My boyfriend had mac and cheese and chicken wrap. I tried some of the mac and cheese. The thing I liked about their mac and cheese there, it was not too cheesy. You know, sometimes you get like a Kraft mac and cheese, and of course everyone has their own different tastes, right? So sometimes you like it really cheesy. Well, sometimes I like a nice mac and cheese where it's not overly done with so much flavor, right? You like it a little bit more on the subtler side where you can really taste the pasta in there. And that's something I noticed with their mac and cheese bowls that they do have there. It was a really nice portion size that you can get on a side for a little bit of an upcharge, not even too much of an upcharge. And I thought that was very tasty too. They have loads of different drinks that you can choose from as well. You can choose different wines, beers, cocktails. I had a rum and Coke, which was a pretty good one too. So I had that last night with the burger. And I thought the atmosphere was very good too. Service was great. I had a very nice lady that served us. And then I would say price-wise, it was not that bad at all. So if you want to check it out, more information can be found on their website. And they do also offer their daily specials. So for Fridays, they have their entrees served with cup of clam chowder, coleslaw, tartar sauce, and a choice of a side. They also do offer their taco entrees, which are 3 soft shell tacos with their codfish, cup of clam chowder, lettuce, tomato, onion, rice, and beans, and salsa. So you get a good amount of food there. And of course, they also do offer gaming there as well. You can also follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Spread the word too. I thought it was a nice place. Very comforting atmosphere as well. And it wasn't overly loud. Sometimes you go to a bar setting and it's very loud, but because they have a decently sized space, I thought that it was very well put together and everything was organized very well too. So that's just my little testimonial there. That's Donkey in Algonquin. That's in, I-N-N, like a donkey inn. It's Donkey in Algonquin. So if you want to give it a try, I recommend that burger. That is the If you like kind of a breakfast burger, you can try them. They also do serve breakfast all day. You don't usually hear of a bar setting that serves breakfast, let alone breakfast, but also breakfast all day. So very good. So they had a whole breakfast menu that you could get. And again, it is mainly known for their bar. It's a main bar setting, but they do serve breakfast all day and good quality food too. So if you want to give it a try, feel free to check it out for more information. Again, good staff, breakfast served 24/7. They always serve breakfast every day, which is really, really cool, especially if you prefer something maybe late at night. Sometimes you want to get a good breakfast sandwich or maybe eggs and bacon and sausage, and you're like, you know what? That place doesn't serve breakfast anymore during that time. They stop serving at a specific time, a cutoff. They don't do that here at the Donkey Inn in Algonquin. They do serve breakfast all day, which is great. So if you are like, hey, you know what? I want some breakfast food and a beer, you can pair it together. Go to the Donkey Inn in Algonquin. That is, again, at 300 Eastgate Court in Algonquin. I enjoyed my time there. It was very nice. And the food was good, too. And the prices were decent as well, if I do have to say so myself. So feel free to check that out. They tend to be quite busier over the weekends, especially on Friday nights. It does say that they do get quite busy. So if you want to give them a try, check them out. Give a little option there for you. Always like to recognize those local businesses in the Fox River Valley area. And when I can, also give you some of those good insights on my experiences there too. Coming up next, we have our Tradio segment at 12:30. If you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, that'll be coming up here next. Feel free to reach out to us, 847-931-1410. Thank you again, Brendan, for tuning in. We hope you're enjoying the day here on YouTube. I'm sending hearts your way into the YouTube chat. When we come back, Tradio segment and more in store on what's happening in the Fox River Valley area. Stay tuned.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Centos. The Kane County Board has again refused to fill the District 2 vacancy following the death of Democrat Dale Berman in October. In a special session Tuesday, the board voted 10-6 against seating Matthew Dingledine, with 4 members abstaining. Chairwoman Corrine Pirog had recommended Dingledine after her first choice, Mary Berman, withdrew. Other applicants included Kimberly Young, Ellie Notke, and Martha Quetch-Davison. State law requires the seat to go to a member of the same party, but the board has yet to make an appointment, leaving the seat unfilled ahead of the 2026 election cycle. Doctors are warning about a new flu variant known as subclade K spreading rapidly just as families gather for the holidays. The strain shows typical flu symptoms but spreads faster, raising risks for seniors and those with chronic conditions. Experts urge extra caution during the holiday get-togethers. New CDC data shows over 25,000 whooping cough cases nationwide this year, far above pre-pandemic levels. Several infant deaths have been reported, and some states are seeing their highest numbers in more than a decade. Health officials continue urging early treatment and up-to-date vaccinations. With the holiday season now in full swing, experts say real Christmas trees could be the best value this year. Growers report a strong supply and expect little to no price increases, while tariffs may push artificial tree costs up as much as 20%. Farmers say families across the country should have no trouble finding a fresh, affordable tree to take home this season. The DuPage County Board has voted to censure County Clerk Jean Kasmerick, citing her refusal to follow basic financial rules. The vote was 15-1, with Dawn Dessart opposing the censure. Board Chair Deb Conroy said the move was necessary to protect public trust, highlighting Kasmerick's alleged failure to follow county accounting principles, missing documentation on purchases, and delayed vendor payments. Kasmerick has filed a countersuit against the board and previously sought a temporary restraining order for overdue vendor payments, which she later withdrew after the funds were paid. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like fences. A house with a big yard and a white picket fence was always the dream. But then you saw the price to install a fence and you're wondering if the color is driving the price up. Nobody ever dreams of a beige or a gray picket fence, right? So maybe those fences are cheaper. But no, they're not. Then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds and make all your dreams of a fence come true. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Want to know what the shepherds did after they visited the Christ child? Read the short novel, The Good Shepherds, Christmas Combat Story by Michael Tooman. Available on Amazon in hardcover, paperback, and Kindle editions. Check out Michael Tooman's webpage at Scilink.net. That is PSYLINK.net. Papa Sierra Yankee, Lima India November Kilo, November Echo Tango.
Clutter happens, but junk doesn't have to weigh you down. At the Junk Luggers, we're your full-service junk removal and hauling pros, tackling everything from single-item pickups to major cleanouts. We handle the heavy lifting, and with our commitment to the green way, we rehome and recycle to keep your unwanted items out of landfills. So, whether you're clearing out the garage, downsizing, or saying goodbye to old furniture, we make the process eco-friendly and easy. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today. Let's save your space and the planet together.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. A snow advisory is in effect from 2 p.m. to midnight tonight in the listening area. This afternoon, snow showers are expected with a high near 29. Tonight, snow is likely before 2 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 15. Currently, it is 28 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly, B21.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. We got some good things happening here locally in the Fox River Valley area, and we want to share that with you. My goodness, there's so many things that are going on and only so much time to talk about them. Now, we are in our Tradio segment, so if you are interested in buying, selling, trading, and or announcing to the Fox River Valley area, feel free to give us a call here today. That number to dial is 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. If you have something that's got to go, post it here on Tradio. Come on, I know someone out there must have some extra Christmas decorations and holiday decor that they are not using. It's getting dusty in the attic or stored away in the basement, or maybe in your crawl space or closet. You need to get rid of it, or you want to sell it. Feel free to reach out to us today here on Tradio. The studio number here is ready to be filled up on the phone lines here, 847-931-1410. Or, of course, feel free to check us out on by texting us at 505-926-1410 on our text number. So let's go through some of the Tradio callers. We don't have a whole lot from the past couple of weeks or so. We have Jackie looking for an Avon representative in the area. So if anyone knows of one, or you yourself might be one, that number is 847-347-0057. So that's 847-347-0057. Jeff looks for trains. Of course, Jeff's Trains World, Dutchman's Wood Shack. He does prefer cars, but any train memorabilia he's also looking for too. So if you want to reach out to him, excuse me, that's 630-251-2956. That's 630-251-2956. We have a Tradio caller still has that RV fridge for sale for $400. It's a model 2554 LB, AC/DC, LP gas, and he also has a set of 4 tires for $200. They're run flat tires, 245 by 60 by 18. Located out in McHenry, you can reach out to him. That number is 815-245-0670. That's 815-245-0670. And finally, we have Greg still looking for those bicycles from the 1800s to the 70s. He's looking for those vintage men's, women's watches, Omega watches, also the diver style watches. He also has, or is looking for old racing go-karts, and then also old gas tether cars. Now, he also has for sale here some other things. He has that Schwinn metric exercise bicycle for $50. He's got the Hamilton Beach 3-head milkshake maker that comes with 3 cups for $500, and it also does, the color is ivory. And then he also does have a 4-foot-long Lionel Pioneer Zephyr. So feel free to reach out to Greg for more information. That's 847-884-6033. Those are the Tradio callers. Feel free to reach out to us today by texting 505-926-1410, or feel free to call in today at 847-931-1410. In the meantime, we still have about roughly 20 minutes or so. We've got lots of things that are coming up here locally, tons of different things, and we want to make sure that you know what is going on. Tons of different things. We have here, Fox Valley Magazine posted 4 new events that are coming up, so we'll talk about some of that here too. We'll explore a little bit more in the Elgin area and the Fox River Valley and see what's going on. For one thing, as you know, lots of things are happening in just Elgin. December 3rd, in a couple days, there's the kiln-formed glass-making class at the Nancy Kimball House. Or it's not a glass-making class, but you can learn a little bit about it. I talked about that earlier during the community hour. Gail Borden Public Library on December 4th has a Holiday Santa photo opportunity in the main library. Guardian Angel Bassett Rescue has their Hampshire's Chocolate Walk Ladies' Night. Also, Coffee and Eastside Cafe has their Mandala Ornament class, as well as Build Your Own Seasonal Floral Centerpiece. That's at the Market Loop in West Dundee. It's called Deck the Tables. And then also, Second Baptist Church of Elgin has their Elgin Sing-Along Messiah. That's December 4th. I know I did see that on exploreelginarea.com. Here it is. So it's the Elgin Sing-Along Messiah 2025. This is at Second Baptist Church. Embrace the holiday spirit at the community sing-along of selections of the Handel's renowned Messiah. This event makes you a participant in the audience choir, accompanied by the extraordinary talent of Elgin area musicians and vocalists, and raises needs funding for Elgin charities. No musical experience is necessary, so gather your friends, join in celebrating, singing, and giving on Thursday, December 4th at 7 p.m. This is at the Second Baptist Church of Elgin at 1280 Summit Street. Tickets are just $5 plus $2 handling fee. Children who are 12 and younger get in for free. Check out more information at www.elginsing-alongmessiah.org. There's a link directly through exploreelginarea.com that you can find and follow along with. Get those tickets. Celebrate, sing, give at the 4th annual Elgin Sing-Along Messiah that's coming up. They were also featured on some news outlets as well, so very good if you want to check it out. And also join their email list too if you'd like. Some other things that are also happening as well too. This Giving Tuesday Give Back to Geneva, recently posted by the Chamber of Commerce and Tourism of Geneva. Join them tomorrow on Giving Tuesday by supporting the amazing nonprofits of their Geneva Chamber community. Your generosity helps fuel programs, events, and initiatives. It makes the city stronger, more vibrant, and full of opportunity for everyone. So every gift does count, whether it's a donation, volunteering your time, or spreading the word. Together, we can all make that real impact. So feel free to check it out. There are nonprofits. There's the Fox Valley Folklore Society, Markland. There is the Tri-City Health Partnership, and also the St. Charles Rotary. and you can stay connected with them and see all of the really incredible work that they do. So feel free to check that out. That's posted on the Chamber of Commerce's website on their, on their Facebook page. That is for Geneva. So feel free to check it out, genevachamber.com, for more information on that. Lots of different things. They have their upcoming events, and it's a list that scrolls on by, which is pretty cool to see. So you can find all of that. We've got other things that are going on too. Different open mic nights. Kiwanis Impact Hour is coming up. That's December 4th. That's at the Batavia, Geneva area. That's their monthly meeting. They've got some live music coming up, different fundraisers and more. So please feel free to check out all of that. Some other things here too. Northern Kane County Chamber of Commerce recently posted Geneva Holiday House Walk is coming up. They're excited to share this year's holiday house tour featuring one of their very own local businesses, Boxwood Home Designs and Cabinetry. Beautifully decorated homes filled with inspiration and holiday magic. They are available. It's $42. Get your tickets to tour 5 different homes in Geneva, decked out for the holidays. For specific information about the holiday house tour, you can check them out on their website. That's the Geneva Chamber website. So they've got those really cool holiday house tours. Are fun to go to. Some other things as well too. The Algonquin Lake in the Hills Chamber of Commerce recently posted to join in for their Jingle All the United Way multi-chamber mixer. That's coming up tomorrow at the Ellery in Crystal Lake. You can enjoy festive bites, seasonal sips, and joyful mingling with members of the McHenry County Chambers. So that's coming up tomorrow at 7 p.m. if you want to enjoy that. So all are welcome to come early for their annual awards and recognition ceremony. That's from 4 to 5. And this is at the Ellery. That's at 406 West Woodstock Street in Crystal Lake. So it's a good time to come together as part of the community. Some other things coming up here too. The District 300 Food Pantry needs your help. Help them bring joy to the area and to children in need. They are in need for some gifts for kids from ages 0 to 18. You can shop their Amazon and Walmart wish lists that are also featured with those links provided on their Facebook page. That's District 300 Food Pantry. So they're looking to help area kids this holiday season. You can shop their Amazon wish list. Items are shipped to board Vice President Chuck Bumbales. You can check out more information. You can also go to their Walmart wish list too. That's posted on their Facebook page. Aurora Downtown Alliance posted, oh my goodness, this is such a beautiful house. This is called the Tanner House, and they offer some beautiful holiday decorations, and it is a Victorian Christmas style. Let me tell you, it is absolutely engulfed in the beauty and the enrichment of the Victorian era in this beautiful home, and it's decked out for that traditional Christmas style. If I live in a home like this one day, this is how my Christmases are going to look. Oh my goodness. Just classical Victorian Christmas. Absolutely, to the nines. I would do it this way. Totally. I love it. So fantastic. I have yet to visit that place. I gotta go there. It's just so cool. That's the Tanner House. Really cool place to go to. It's located in Aurora. It's a Victorian home. It was built in 1857. So it's a really cool place to go to. Always beautifully decorated, especially for the holidays. Very, very nice. Especially for the holidays. They have one picture out there too that, like, let me see if I can find it. I don't know if they have it here. They have one picture, and I think it was from a couple Christmases ago, and they have a beautiful little dollhouse. It's like a Victorian dollhouse that sits on a table. It's so cool. Maybe I'll have to find it, but we're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN. Stay tuned, and we'll be back. Are you dreaming of a getaway? Want to leave the stress of daily life behind? Whether it's a relaxing cruise or an adventurous land escape, planning the perfect vacation doesn't have to be a hassle. At Cruises International, they specialize in vacation destinations, land and sea, making your dreams come true. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, Cruises International isn't just about booking travel. They're your personal concierge, trusted travel advisor, and advocate. Your preferences are unique, and they'll take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for. From personalized service to their global network of specialists, They ensure that your vacation is tailor-made just for you. It's time to plan the vacation of a lifetime. Call 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447 today and speak to a cruise and vacation expert. Cruises International. It's time to set sail to your dream destination.
The Live Like Rue Foundation is a 501c3 charitable organization that assists owners and their pets through a cancer diagnosis by providing financial and emotional support. In memory of a dog named Rue, the foundation helps local shelters and rescuers by sponsoring animals with cancer who do not yet have a forever home. Live Like Rue is a beacon of light during a dark time. For support for your pet or to donate or volunteer, please go to livelikeRue.org. Again, livelikeRue.org.
Before the weather gets too cold, it's time to finish up those outdoor jobs. That's why ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and to the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Get ready, Lily Lake. The holiday magic is back with the second annual Christmas tree lighting happening Friday, December 5th at 5 p.m. at the heart of the village. Bring the whole family to enjoy hot drinks, local food and crafts, cozy heated tents, and yes, a special visit from Santa Claus himself. It's a winter wonderland celebration hosted by your very own village of Lily Lake, where holiday spirit comes alive beneath the glow of the village Christmas tree. Don't miss the lights, the laughter, and the joy. That's Friday, December 5th at 5 p.m. For more info, visit villageoflilylake.org or call 360-365-9677. The Village of Lily Lake is lighting up the season, and you're invited.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch. We still have a little bit of time left. Just a little bit of time. So with that being said, let's run through what else is going on here locally in the Fox River Valley area. Oh my goodness, there are so many different things that are going on. So we want to definitely talk about them. We want to remind you, we also do have some other local programming coming up. We've got What's Cooking Today with Michael Horn. That is going to be coming up in just a little bit. Recently posted onto their website, he did mention what he's going to be talking about today. So in this festive edition, award-winning author Rose Levy Birnbaum shares her expert tips for baking the perfect homemade cookies just in time for National Cookie Day. Very nice. We also explore Solvang, California, one of the nation's most magical Christmas towns, with Anna Ferguson Sparks, highlighting winter activities and holiday cheer. Plus, Michael will also help you to learn a little bit about the pros and cons of metal versus plastic cookie cutters for your holiday baking. Expert tips on extending the life of baked goods, the upcoming luxury sleeper trains in the U.S., the vital 10-3-2-1-0 sleep hack, and a shocking story of a woman waking up in a coffin in Thailand. Yes, there are a lot of interesting stories that you can find on What's Cooking Today with Michael Horn. That's coming up at 1 o'clock. That's from 1 to 2. From 2 to 4, we have a Monday best of for Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. Tammy isn't feeling the greatest, so we want to make sure that she is up and ready to go soon. So we're giving her some resting period there. So with that being said, we'll do a best of play for Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. We have a political talk show with Dennis on our green from 4 until 6 o'clock. From 6 until 8, we've got Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer. That's from 6 until 8. Always a really fantastic show to listen to, especially on your way home from work if you do work a little bit later. Or, enjoying a nice meal and listening to some good sports talk. I wanted to announce to you here too, I did get a notification. I'm subscribed to their newsletter, Kane County Flea Market. They just gave us some attention here. They did cancel. So this is for next week. It was for this weekend. It was supposed to be this weekend, December 6th and 7th. So they say here, quote, "We regret to announce the upcoming flea market that was scheduled for December 6th and 7th has been canceled due to the forecast inclement weather and the likely impact our customer turnout. This was a difficult decision made with careful consideration for the safety, comfort, and success of our community, dealers, and visitors. Our staff will be reaching out directly to all the dealers who have already reserved spaces for the December market to provide next steps and assistance. While we are disappointed to close our way out this year, we are already looking ahead with excitement. We look forward to welcoming everyone back for the 2026 season beginning in March." So they're not going to be having it this year for December for the Kane County Flea Market. So I just wanted to put that out there for you. They say thank you for understanding and continued support. Stay safe and happy holidays. Can't wait to see you all in the spring. And yes, I will be there March 1st and 2nd. Well, not March 1st and 2nd, but I definitely will be there starting in the next month of March. Not next month, because they take a break. So they're taking a break now this week for December. January and February, they'll be back again March, which means I think they'll have a pretty big turnabout coming up in the next year. Or I'm sorry, it's February 28th and then March 1st is for the 2026 showing. So just wanted to throw that out there for you folks. If anyone out there was planning on going to the Kane County Flea Market this weekend, they did have to cancel due to the weather. So I just wanted to put that out there for you. If you want to read it for yourself, you can find it at kanecountyfleamarket.com. What are some other things that are coming up here? Oh, yes, I wanted to show you this beautiful picture of the Tanner House in Aurora, that beautiful dollhouse that's decorated in their parlor. Fantastic. I just love it. That old piano, the chair, everything. Ooh, I just love it. I could go on a tangent about just all the things Victorian, so I'm not gonna do that. What else do we have here too? So many other great lineups. The Vintage Hammer in Hampshire has their December happenings, their entire event schedule. Of course, the Hampshire Chocolate Walk in downtown Hampshire is this Thursday. That's from 4 p.m. until 8 p.m. They have some other good things. Sip and Shop event. That's at the Hampshire Shop. That's Wednesday, December 10th from 5 to 8 p.m. There's also the Hot Cocoa Crawl on the square in Huntley. That's coming up from 12 to 5. That's Saturday the 13th. They have a ladies' night out on the 17th. Christmas Eve, both shops will be open. That is for the Vintage Hammer in Huntley and also in Hampshire. So please feel free to check it out. They've got the sweetest lineup of hometown holiday events coming up. Check out more information. You can subscribe to their newsletter or also feel free to check them out on the Chamber of Commerce's website. Recently released here as well, Elgin Area Chamber has their Click and Connect newsletter, of course, always checking out what's happening here. They've got some great things that are coming up. You can read the Click and Connect if you do subscribe to their newsletter. They have the 6th annual Elgin calendar now available, coming up soon. You can own a piece of Elgin featuring Carolyn Burlow's stunning locally focused photography incorporated into this calendar. It's a great gift, so if you want to order it today, you can. Go onto their Chamber of Commerce website. You'll be able to find it. So that's coming up there. They've got those calendars available, which is fantastic if you want to check that out too. Some other things that are also coming up locally here as well. You can find exploreelginarea.com and joyaurora.com has some great things that are coming up. Northwestern Medicine Field on 2 days has their Santa's Rockin' Lights. That's an event that's coming up. Actually, it's been going on now since the 28th, and it's from 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. That's on Cherry Lane in Geneva. Chicago's drive-through. Largest variety of displays, including color-changing light technology, larger-than-life light sculptures, and those really great traditional lights to enjoy. Lots of good things. What else is coming up here? Oh, I didn't have to. We're running out of time. I'll have to save it for tomorrow, but there's quite a few different events. If you want to browse them for yourself, foxvalleymagazine.com has a lot of different events that are coming up. Stay tuned for their December issue because that'll be coming up around the corner too, featuring tons of different events. I'm sure they'll have to squeeze. They actually had to squeeze some of the December events in the November issue because there's so many things that are going on. So if you want to read the November issue, it's still available. It's out there. Check it out. And ExploreElginaria.com recently posted on their Facebook page all of the things that are coming up. There's Winterville and Carpentersville, Santa's at Eastside Cafe, Riverside Parade, Dickens and Dundee. I mean, so many different things are coming up. So many different things. So if you want to check out more information on these, follow those Facebook pages. Follow those Facebook pages, folks. Also recently posted 12 minutes ago, some pictures from the morning show today from Susie C. Very nice. I love that. Fantastic. These are some great pictures, of course. I love it. Very nice. Stay tuned for more here. Up next, we've got What's Cooking Today. This is Matt McNeil taking you out of this segment as we go into the next ones. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, a happy December, and happy holidays. Lots of great things coming up around the corner. Stay tuned for more here on WRMN.